Charlie boy, don't go to war. First born in 44. And Kennedy made him believe we could do much more.
All right, welcome to Switzerland. So, just got into Zurich yesterday and we'll be here for about 6 days. And as you can see, this is going to be just a lot of hiking and trying to get a little bit of like a nature retreat, because I think it's good to have pace with focusing on the business and traveling. And, this is always the goal, to be able to travel and be in environments like this. So, I'm happy to do this and I'm happy to be in the position, because doing stuff like this for us is much more important than the future financial and growth in the business. Have to have this. So we're excited. And then, we're heading to Milan, but we're going to be doing a lot of hikes and doing a lot of stuff here in Switzerland. And as you can tell, it is like the most stunning place I've ever been to in my life. So yeah, welcome to Switzerland and let's go.
Like the Dead Sea. You told me I was like the Dead Sea. You'll never sink when you're with me.
So these walks in the town is something that I would pay thousands of dollars for, but it's free. So people always say that traveling is expensive, but this is free. Walking around the town, working in the morning at a cafe is free, and this hat wasn't free, but yeah, it's awesome. I wish we could do more justice. Like even the 15 or 20 minutes of video that you're gonna get is just not. It just doesn't do it the justice, because you're constantly in an unbelievable viewpoint. Like it's surreal. Check this out. Look at this scenery. Wow, wow, wow. Mia's window shopping for me. Oh, these are nice. This is the most dangerous thing about travel, making purchases. These are nice. The Skechers. I'm just kidding. We went to this was our breakfast place this morning. The tea room. It was delicious, but it was expensive. And having this kind of apartment right here, it's not a bad apartment. I think it's a fitting time to say this, but a lot of times you hear people talk about work, 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 go, 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 and it's like all gas, no brakes. But there's always a lot of benefits to having this quote unquote creative retreat, where maybe not as much work is getting done as when you're in your best environment, which of course is going to be places where are better for that and places that are not as good for that. But to have this kind of creative retreat of reflectiveness and understanding where I'm at with everything in life, like far more than just business, I think is really, really important and useful. And it helps to kind of be in atmospheres and environments like this, especially like places you've never been to, like Switzerland, like where we are now. So I always knew that this was going to be important regardless of what kind of stage I am in business, work, and life, of pushing 100,000 miles an hour. Because, yeah, sure, everybody in business does the long work days and the 12-hour, 14-hour work days, early mornings, but this is a nice balance that I think has to be talked about more and emphasized more, because it's okay. Like, the business is not going to fail. Like, the processes are still working the same. Everything is okay. And this is much more valuable than doing this when you have a $10 million in your bank account or whatever it may be. So, yeah, I mean, cool little Switzerland thoughts. I'm sure I'll have a ton more as we go through many more hikes and retreats, because it's a crazy environment here. All right, we are about 7,000 feet in the air, similar to the one we did a few days ago, and that's a bit crazy. There's waterfalls everywhere. It's a bit foggy, so it might be harder to see, but lake is down there. We're up here along this ridge that has a descent of thousands of feet, so be careful here. But wow, this is what it's all about. The view is surely worth it. Holy cow. I'll be shooting my VSL up there somewhere, but I dropped my mic down the mountain, unfortunately, and I wasn't gonna make that risk. It's not that expensive to go and get. Wow, crazy, ain't it? Most of the view has been spoiled by being in the clouds. Go figure. But we are chugging along. We're probably 2.5 hours in. It's not been terrible. It's been some scary moments, but for the most part, it's good. And if you can hear that, it's cows, but you can't really see them. I can kind of maybe see them, but you can hear them. That's why they have the bells. You can't really see them there with the fog, but yeah, it's a bit scary, but it's also cool. So, all right, there's also sheep. I think you can hear that one, but we're keeping it going. So,
walking towards us.
and they're coming right towards us here. You can see that coming out of the clouds like Batman. Want to go a little closer? You're going closer. All right, so we'll go see him a bit. You can see him, huh? Yeah, they're all sheep, not cows. But it's pretty dang cool. We're just in the middle of the hike on a patch of grass, and the sheep come on in. What's up, fellas? They're all just hanging out, eating. Well, I just shot the VSL. A lot of takes, a lot of cuts. 30 minutes raw clip. I cannot thank the trooper enough. She held the camera for the entire time. There was cows walking past, as you can see them here. There was cows, there was chickens. It was kind of distracting to get it done, but it got done. So I can't wait to look back on this one. Everything's out, everything's released. Look back at this video 5 minutes after shooting it. Just unreal. But yeah, just an unreal location. Even though it's cloudy up there, it still worked out down here, and it just feels like a fairy tale, you know? Like, I mean, there's just cows everywhere and sheep and people just kind of sitting on rocks and enjoying the moment on the mountains, because we're still pretty high up. It's crazy. It's a pretty cool picture for her. She's sitting right there. We are in the literal clouds right now. We were taking the Mini Cooper up to go to dinner, and I was like, we have to pull over, because like I've never been in a cloud in my life. Like, it looks like fog, but it's a cloud, and it's, yeah, we're so high up, we're in the clouds. Like, this is crazy. You can hear the cows up here, or the bells and the cows, but this guy's working on his house over here, and yeah, I'm sure they're not new to this, but yeah, this is just crazy. Being in the clouds in Switzerland, it's like something out of a All right, so we're finishing off the Switzerland trip. It's a Friday night in Bern, the city we're at, and we're watching, I think it's like an amateur semi-pro league, but
Yes, this is the end to the Switzerland trip, and tomorrow we're heading to Milan on the train in the morning. So you guys will see that coming up next. But it's been a crazy, successful, and hectic trip. So yeah, just happy to have this trip, shoot the VSL, get a lot of things done, a lot of things for content, and the business, the processes keep flowing. So excited to launch the community in a few weeks and get that going. But I mean, yeah, show the game. I think it's like a semi-pro or amateur league. But yeah. So yeah, there it is for Switzerland. We'll see you guys in Italy. Let's go.